Imagine finding a laptop at the bottom of the ocean from the year 100 BC. Sounds impossible, right? But in 1901, Greek divers found exactly that. Not a laptop, but something equally mind-blowing. A 2,000-year-old machine, covered in rust, hidden in a shipwreck. And when scientists finally opened it, they couldn't believe their eyes. This is the story of the world's first computer, and how it was lost for over 2,000 years. The year is 1900. A group of Greek sponge divers are searching for their next catch near the island of Antikythera. 50 meters below the surface, one diver sees something unusual. Not sponges, but marble statues, bronze artifacts, an entire ancient shipwreck. They've stumbled on one of the greatest archaeological finds in history. Over the next few months, divers bring up treasure after treasure: statues, coins, pottery, jewelry. But one object, one strange corroded lump of bronze, nobody pays attention to. It sits in a museum storage room for months, just another piece of junk from the sea. Until one day, it cracks open. And inside, gears. Dozens of precise interlocking bronze gears. The archaeologist staring at it is confused, terrified even. Because according to everything we know about history, this shouldn't exist. Gears this complex weren't supposed to exist until the 14th century, over 1,300 years later. But here it was, in a shipwreck from 100 BC. What was it? Who made it? And most importantly, what did it do? The impossible tech. For decades, scientists argued about the Antikythera Mechanism. Some said it was a navigational tool. Others thought it was an astrolabe. Many simply called it a hoax. But in the 1970s, everything changed. Using X-ray technology, researchers could finally see inside the mechanism without destroying it. And what they found was absolutely stunning. Over 30 bronze gears, perfectly engineered, working together like an ancient Swiss watch. But this wasn't just a clock. This machine could predict the future. Turn the crank and it would tell you the position of the sun, the position of the moon, the phases of the moon, when the next solar eclipse would happen, when the next lunar eclipse would occur, even the dates of the ancient Olympic Games. This was an astronomical calculator, a planetarium, a computer, built 2,000 years ago. To put this in perspective, the next time humanity built something this complex was in the 1400s. That's a 1,400-year gap in technology. It's like finding an iPhone in a medieval castle. But here's the really crazy part: the hidden code. In 2005, scientists used even more advanced imaging technology. And they discovered something nobody expected. Hidden inscriptions, thousands of tiny Greek letters carved into the bronze plates. An instruction manual. The ancient Greeks had written a user's guide for this machine. It described not just how to use it, but the mathematics behind it, the astronomical theories, the engineering principles. This wasn't just one genius inventor. This was the work of an entire scientific tradition we knew nothing about. Recent studies in 2021 revealed even more. The mechanism could track the movements of all 5 planets known to the ancient Greeks: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, with incredible accuracy. This means the ancient Greeks understood planetary motion, gear ratios, differential gearing, technologies we thought were invented over 1,000 years later. But then the question becomes, if they could build this, what else could they build? Conclusion: The Antikythera Mechanism sits in the National Archaeological Museum in Athens today, a testament to human ingenuity and a reminder of how much we've forgotten. Because here's the thing that keeps historians up at night. This mechanism wasn't unique. It couldn't have been. The precision, the complexity, the instruction manual. This was mass-produced technology. There must have been workshops, craftsmen, dozens, maybe hundreds of these machines. But we've only found one. Which means there's an entire chapter of human history, an ancient technological revolution that we've completely lost. So the next time someone tells you ancient people were primitive, remember the computer from 100 BC. And ask yourself, what else are we wrong about? What other ancient technologies are still sitting at the bottom of the ocean, waiting to rewrite history? Because if we're this wrong about the past, what else don't we know?